morning, everybody. Okay, screeners and meaners, this is another edition to CiiC, and today we're going to be checking out Transformers Age of Extinction, and this is a knockoff version, recolor, repaint of Optimus Prime, the flat face version from Age of Extinction in the beginning when he was in hiding. See if we can't get it right here and stop. And turn around this. And this is a deformation version of it. And if you notice the colors look familiar, that's because this is themed after Nemesis, or Nemesis, what you call it? They have different names from Prime and everything. And I've had this one for about a year now. And you see what it says on the box: robot changeable, for ages 3 and up, 30 anniversary, 30 super deformation. If you guys know this, it is the 30th anniversary is what it's supposed to actually say on the box, but we'll get that and leave that aside and everything. I bought this because I did not get a chance to take advantage of the when they did come out with them, so I just bought the knockoff version of it. And I've done reviews of other ones of this mold or version or whatever, like one I have called Nova Prime and the Optimus Prime itself, which is sure to be posted. If it's not, then it will be soon. It's got some Riedel stuff in the back, whatever. We're not gonna get into this, whatever. You got Stinger right there in the cover, in the corner or there to the side. And yeah, screeners, this is it. The box is pretty beat up because it came from China, and it actually did a good job. It actually held up a lot better than some of the other packages I've had for the knockoffs or the not. But anyway, screeners, let's go and check out and see what's inside the box. Okay, screeners and meaners, the box is open, and here he is, just Prime himself. And I must say, I am really digging this black, blue, and red color scheme they got going on. I really didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't too much care for the wheels being that the colors they are, but I'm digging the rest of them. I mean, it's a nice heavy coat of paint there. You can feel the metal parts, and they just did the knot version. They just did, the engineering did a very good job, I must say. I mean, I was fortunate to get the last version, or the Hasbro version, but if it's anything like this, kudos, and I tip my hats off. So yeah, let's go and get this thing stopped and get into this review. All right. So first up, we're gonna look at it. You see the blue paint, and you know, the light blue or baby blue, sky blue or green, however you want to call it, but it works. It's got the flame on the shoulder there. It's got the blue coming on there and stuff, and it's got it going around the windshield. So I'm digging that, and I mean, I like the paint work on the face mask. I really do. And let's turn them around here on the side. The red translucent or orange translucent window. And it works. I mean, really. I mean, and the joints are even tighter than the other two I have. You know, I'm not gonna do the size comparison to them. At least not now. I'll do it probably in the stop motion, but not that. But I'm really digging this Nemesis. I really am, and it's working right now. So bending the leg, you got some pretty good there. If you see the tape of the gun, that's the reason, because it has a hair trigger for the blaster. But they did fix this. If you see my other reviews, they did fix that part there on here, and they finally like glued it, and that's it. As far as that goes. Then you got your feet. That moves pretty well. Those are not tight. They're kind of loose, but they're better than the other two. I must say that. You got the wheels on the side there that comes out. So if you want to use that for something else, or a holster or something. One side comes down longer more than the other, but this is probably because it's just more tight on this side. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That works. You got your kick out. You know, you got your John Clever damn split. Blah. Then that works and stuff. The arm goes all the way around, of course, and back and bends. So it's got some good like elbow drop action there. And the head, of course, and face has the light piping, and you can buy alternative heads from online. But it doesn't go all the way around, but that's fine as well too. I just need to go up and down just because stop motion just works better with me, in my honest opinion. And actually, let me try something for a second. All right, and let's see. Oh, it's going out. It's going out. Still work there. Yeah. So, yeah, works pretty well there. Light packing is very good. It looks better with the light on the side there. Comes on the side view. It works. It works. It works. It works. Very good. Yes. So yes, pros and cons about this figure. Pros first. I like the agility of it. I like the issues they fixed. I'm glad about that. I'm sorry, I'm doing something in the background. And I'm very satisfied with that. And I am really digging the dark paint, and it looks like there's no confliction in color whatsoever. I mean, over time it might, but right now it is really working for me right now. I mean, they fixed the gun, the blaster, so that I'm good with that. So I'm happy with that. Cons is, I mean, I have to say that baby blue color, it could have went a little darker for me on that, but it works. It really has its P's and Q's and things together. Yeah. All right, screeners and meters, let's get this thing transformed and get some side-by-side comparison. Oh, before I forget, side-by-side comparison as far as height goes. We'll put him to the side here. And of course, this is a Voyager class. Optimus, Nemesis Prime. And this is the leader class of Titan Returns, Titan Masters. And that's Optimus Prime. That's Power Master, Optimus Prime. And he towers over him. Really does. He got some height to him. Move them out the way. Gonna go ahead and toss in Onslaught, Chug. I don't know the year. Sorry. This is an Ultra class. And you can see the size and stuff, whatever. I really like this figure. It's one of my favorite. It works, I think, great for the minifigures. It's just me. And we're going to bring in Trax Transformers Alternators. Got him to the side there. So Optimus still got some height on him. And this is more Voyager size, or a Velux size, which is Voyager Deluxe, or the Voyager. Or anyways, not gonna get into that. But yes, that works, and I'm happy with that. So that is cool for me, with me. And oh, hey, actually, while I'm down here, let's go and bring in I guess this is the animated series. Which one is, I don't know. I didn't follow this one too much. Is Ultra Magnus. And this is a heavy one. Hefty one. So that is a big one on that and stuff.
We must return the old spark to Cybertron.
Haha. Anyways, all right, screeners. Let's go and get this thing transformed and get this done. And I'm tired of taking up too much of you guys' time. So, all right, here we go. Okay, screeners and meaners. Here is Nemesis Prime Deformation, not Optimus Prime, whatever you want to call him. Transform. Camera's a little crooked there. I'm gonna try to see if I can muscle through this right now. Yeah. So anybody that has these figures, I don't know if anybody has the Age of Extinction Optimus 30th anniversary, whatever you call them, flat face. This version of it, the actual Hasbro version of it, but it is absolutely a nightmare to transform. Really is. I'm pretty sure I've shaved off, I don't know how many times, hours out of the day, and really kind of just messed myself up. Trying to transform this and the other two, and it really is a rough one, I must say. And to be honest with you, that was a tough one, anyways. And I'm sorry, people. I sound a little distant. I'm coming down with something, and also I'm tired because I'm trying to get this through. The movie's coming out, and I'm behind schedule. Shame on me. Anyways, let's go do a side-by-side comparisons of the other two. Here we have. This is the grungy. I guess I don't call him stuff. It's battle damage, but I like to call him grungy Optimus Prime. I call him Nemesis Prime. I just think that feels better because that completes the three. Of course, to the side there, and then you have Optimus himself to this side. So yes, you can see all three of them right there next to each other. And you can see that there's some difference right here. This sticks out a little bit more. This has a little bit more space, and this is flat. Don't know why is that. Not exactly sure, but it's there. I mean, it may be serious for other people. It's small to me. I mean, as long as it gets the job done, that's my main concern about it. And we'll pull out those two. I should have saved that for last, but that doesn't matter. Pull out those two, and we have a Voyager size, or oversized, I should say, Bumblebee. And you can see he just takes that out, takes them out. That size is just there. It just doesn't work. But I really like this Bumblebee. It's really cool. What else we have? We have Roadbuster. That doesn't work at all. Doesn't. But we do have Drift Deluxe Hasbro. That works. That works very well. That goes right along with it. But of course, that's a Voyager size Deluxe or whatever and stuff. And that's just all to it. And that's how you compare the size. You would do whatever bot's bigger to the Voyager size, and whichever bot is smaller to the Deluxe size. Like in the movies, how you have it in, Leader versus Voyager, and vice versa, and goes on and stuff. But the problem is finding the size that actually works for each character. That's the most challenging part I think I've done with the collection. Anyways. So we'll get out this out the way and stuff, and just go and hop into the pros and cons of this. Pros of this, again, I'm still digging the color. I like the way how it works and stuff. It's almost seamless, if you guys can see that. See that the glare is almost even. Bottom as well works. Even the plastic complements the black. You can see a difference, but it's not compared to like the others as much as it is. And that's just how that goes. Pros else is that's pretty much I mean, they fixed the blaster, so that works for me. This port's a little tighter than the other ones. The other ones are kind of loose. No, that was okay on regular Optimus, but it's whatever. Cons is the clincher on that one. The transformation. That's the same way I complain about all the other three. Is the transformation. I cannot stand the transformation on this thing, in particular the arms, plastic parts to the metal. I just can't stand it. I think that oh, it's just something else. Anyways, yeah. So other cons on it is this part here. There's a big gap in there, and I cannot get it to close. So I gave up on it. I don't want to break it because I really like it. So that's it. But they transform all the same, and they have these flaws, and it's weird because this one kind of has an offset. This still, kind of has a weird offset. These back wheels roll. This one doesn't, and it's just, whatever. And I want to honestly, by far, I think in transform mode this is the best one. As far in bot mode, this is the best one. As far as look wise, I think the battle damage, or aka Nova, looks the best, and then Optimus itself works with the silver, but he seems to be the hardest of Transformers out of all three of them, and that is brutal. That is some rough stuff. But I have enough of these. Get these out the way, because this is Nemesis time. Alright, Nemesis, I think I'm done with you. I hope so. Without further ado, you have more to view, so let's see what this thing can do! Okay, screeners and meters, hope you guys enjoy that stop motions there. And there you have it. This was a dedication, of course, to Nemesis Prime, the one in the middle there. And then from left to right, regular classics, dedicated to classic flat face Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Nemesis Prime, Age of Extinction, blacked out Nemesis, whatever you call them, stuff like that. Amazing figure, really digging that. And you have Right Grungy, aka I like to call him Nova, which is better known as Optimus Prime Battle Damage. All these deformations, not Optimus's I'm really digging these figures. They were really cool. Simple as that. All right, screeners and meaners. Some if you love me, share if you care. Thank you so much for the watch. As always, do what you do as long as you do it well. JRO Network, and I am out. Later.